when the 49ers visit the Seahawks this weekend, the Seahawks are going to see a great rushing attack of the 49ers. And they do a lot in the running game to scheme it free. On this play, George Kittle is going to motion to the backfield and then motion out. And at the snap right here, Nick Mullins has a choice. Either hand the ball off to Matt Breida on the outside zone or throw the bubble screen to his leading receiver, George Kittle.
On 2nd and 8, it's Breida. Breida finds a hole, has a first down to the Buccaneers' 34-yard line, gain of 11.
He makes the right decision, and Matt Breida splits the Buccaneer defense for 11 yards and a first down last week. Let's look at the same play from the end zone, and let's watch George Kittle get in the backfield, and then Mullins will motion him out of the backfield. Now, the Buccaneers have to play both plays here. Mullins gives the ball here on the outside zone as the line blocks it perfectly. It's up to Matt Breida here, once he gets the ball, to find the daylight. Run to daylight. And he's got a great sense of it. Averaging 5.8 yards a carry, he sees the opening. And once he sees it lickety-split. He sees the split, and he takes the daylight. Seahawks got to contend with a good rushing attack. Let's take a look at one of the 49ers' better plays. Toss crack. George Kittle blocks down to seal, allowing Mike McGlinchey to get out, and the fullback is going to get a kick-out block. And Matt Breida off the toss action is going to ride his two lead blockers.
Here's Breida inside the 20 to 15, and finally dragged out of bounds.
They do a great job of this play. They get a lot of explosive plays out of it. They get those two lead blockers out. They get the inside sealed, and then Matt Breida is just in the hip pocket of his two lead blockers. He sees the alley, and he'll run through the arm tackles and pick up every blade of grass that he can get. The Seahawks got to contend with a good runner and a good rushing attack. Seattle is led by their two quarterbacks. And on defense, it's the middle linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And last Sunday against Carolina, they won a huge game. And this was one of the biggest plays in the first quarter. On 4th and 2, the Carolina Panthers are going to run quarterback power, pulling that left guard around, trying to get an opening here for Cam Newton to pick up 2 yards and keep the drive alive.
Newton is going to keep it and run, takes it again, working his way forward, still moving, it's close.
But Bobby Wagner was patient. He had great vision. And right here, once he sees Cam Newton declare, bam, he stops him right there. This play was challenged, and it wasn't overturned. Bobby Wagner made the big stop on 4th and 2. The Panthers came away with no points. Russell Wilson was unbelievable at the end of this game. On this 4th and 3 play, with 3.5 minutes to go in the game, they're down 27-20 when he runs Doug Baldwin on the go, Lockett on the dig, and David Moore on the streak. And Russell Wilson goes through all 3 progressions, settling on the 3rd progression. He looks at Doug Baldwin, and that corner sitting on top of him. He looks into the middle of the field, and Lockett's doubled. He settles on David Moore. The second-year receiver gets by the corner, and Russell Wilson trusts him. He dropped this pearl drop right in the bucket.
Blitz, picked up, Wilson going for it all. He's got it! Moore! Touchdown!
Let's look at the same play here, because this is what the 49ers have to deal with. Russell Wilson, he's been doing this for a long time. Here's the progression. He goes to Doug Baldwin first. He comes back to the middle of the field, and he recognizes that the Panthers have Lockett doubled right here. And he makes this throw to David Moore. What a throw to tie the score up. I like Seattle in this game because of the 2 quarterbacks, Wagner and Russell Wilson. I like the Seahawks 27-17.